So, Amy, how did you get into homeschooling?
Well, I was homeschooled for most of my education. And so it was interesting because I was homeschooled in the 80s where it was actually not legal. And I didn't want my kids to feel weird about that. But then as time went by, the options that we had just really, it's not what I wanted for my kids. And so I began to homeschool in the mid-90s, and there really wasn't a lot in the form of community. So we just pretty much did our own thing. We did find a tiny homeschool community where my husband went to grad school, but we were only there for a year or two. And then things kind of started taking off when my older kids got into their teen years. You started seeing more co-ops and that type of thing. It was a journey. It's lonely. It was a lonely journey too. And I think that's something that I always wanted was someone to partner with me because I felt isolated and alone and fully responsible. What about you?
I kind of had the opposite experience. I did not have a great experience in the public school system growing up and knew that I wanted to homeschool because I didn't want my kids to be a product of that. But I started out by trying to recreate school at home and thought I had to do it all by myself. I was like, you just get this workbook and you sit at the table and you complete the form and then that's education. And it wasn't until much later that we encountered a group, and I was putting my kids there so that they had some people, and I didn't realize how much I needed the people. I needed the accountability. I needed somebody to help me keep moving. I needed somebody to bounce parenting ideas off of and schooling ideas off of. And I was able to see different ways that people did things. And it was stretching and beautiful. And yeah, it was not at all what I expected to actually homeschool in community and to learn what it was to homeschool, not just try and bring public school home.
Yes, and that's where we met.
Yeah, we met at our community.
Yeah, we are both expats in this area. And so we met almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I love the continuity that we had in that group of curriculum and the community that we had. And I think something that we longed for were teachers that loved what they taught and more of an opportunity for our kids to be together and also to partner with a teacher.
So that's kind of what led us here to Old Mountain Academy, is trying to create that in our area in a way that's going to meet the needs of families. It's going to honor the Lord, and it's going to honor the way that students learn.